Namaste children. We'll continue with exercise 4.2. We completed first main 3 sub questions. Now the fourth question. It is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Here this equation can be solved in two ways. Considering a as 2 and c as 1 by 8, a into c is equal to 1 by 2 in 2 into 1 by 8. 2 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. And minus 1 by 2 plus minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1, which is the middle term. Now split the middle term into half x minus half x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Now grouping the terms, we can find 2 is the common factor and x is also the common factor. We are remaining with x minus 1 by 4x, because if you divide minus 1 by x by 2x, 1 by 2x divided by 2, this is equal to 1 by 4. Divided by 2x. 3. This is the second term, 1 by 2x. And the factor is 2x. Means if you divide this term by 2x, you will get the quotient as minus 1 by 4. Similarly here minus half into bracket x minus divide 1 by 8 by half. You will get 1 by 8 into 2 by 1. This is equal to 1 by 4. X minus 1 by 4 is equal to 0. X minus 1 by 4 is the common factor in these two terms, and here we are left with 2x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Equating each factor to 0, or 2x minus half is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 1 by 4 and x is equal to 1 by 4. That is 2x minus half is equal to 0 means 2x is equal to 1 by 2 and x is equal to 1 by 4. So this is the solution for the quadratic equation. This is how we can solve the given equation, and there is another method also. I hope this is not confusing. Here, one term is a fraction. In this equation, one term is a fraction. You can convert it into integers. How? Let me show you. In this equation, the same equation, let us consider. It is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Here, one term is a fraction, so that we can solve as earlier. And there is another method to solve this equation. How? Taking the LCM of the terms. Here LCM of the terms is 8. Multiply the terms by 8. 8 into 2 is 16x square minus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0 into 8 is 0. Now we can continue with our splitting term method. 16 into 1 is 16 and find the factors of 16 in such a way that the middle term is minus 8. Obviously it is minus 4 into minus 4 is equal to 16 and minus 4 is equal to minus 8. This is our B. 16x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. 4x into bracket 4x minus 1 minus 1 into bracket 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. 4x minus 1 into another bracket 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. This gives us the value as 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, which gives us the solution x is equal to 1 by 4 and x is equal to 1 by 4. This is the solution of the given quadratic equation. Here you can observe that there is one more method of factorization. By considering the first term, which is a perfect square, 16x square is square of 4x and 1 is square of 1 and minus 8x is minus 2 into 4x into 1. So directly we can write 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1 or 4x minus 1 bracket square is equal to 0 using the identity. So there are three methods in solving this quadratic equation. Whichever method you feel easy and you feel that you can remember it, you can adopt it. कोई भी क्वेश्चन हो तुम अपनी मातृभाषा में समझो तभी वो आपको इजी लगेगी. Each and every word of the word English. Can be understood in your language. आप अपनी भाषा में इंग्लिश को समझिए और क्वेश्चन को समझिए और उसको सॉल्व कीजिए. अभी फिफ्थ वन 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here a into c is equal to 100 into 1 is equal to 100. Now we can take 100 as minus 10 into minus 10 because we want minus 20 by adding them. Minus 10 into minus 10 is equal to 100 and minus 10 plus minus 10 is equal to minus 20. This is our B. 100x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. 10x into bracket 10x minus 1 minus 10x into bracket minus 1 into bracket. In these two terms there is no common factor, therefore minus 1 we have to take so that in bracket we will get 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is 10x minus 1 into another bracket 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. Here 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 10x minus 1 is equal to 0, which gives us the solution as x is equal to 1 by 10 and x is equal to 1 by 10. This is how we factorized the given equation. But there is one more method using the identity. What it is? 100x square. The first term is the square of 10x. And 1 is the square of 1. And the middle term is an even term. 2 into 10 into 1. 2 into 10 into 1. We get 10 minus 1 bracket square. Directly we can write using the identity 10 minus 1 bracket square, which gives us the solution 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 1 by 10 and x is equal to 1 by 10 are the two solutions of the given equation. Now the second main. Now read the question carefully and understand it. Solve the problems given in example 1. In my earlier classes, I have explained how to write the situation mathematically. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. What they say? John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. So for our convenience, we will take marbles with John or marbles with Jivanti as X number. Let आप इसको अपनी भाषा में समझो. मैंने समझाया है ना अर्लियर क्लास में. जॉन और जीवंती दोनों के पास मार्बल्स है. कितने? दोनों मिलके 45 मार्बल्स है. सो हमें क्या करना है? एक के पास x नंबर ऑफ मार्बल्स है समझ के आगे बढ़ना है. लेट द नंबर ऑफ मार्बल्स with John or in simple words, let John has X marbles. X marbles. Then Jivanti will have (45) minus X marbles, because together they have 45 marbles. दोनों के पास 45 मार्बल्स है, तो एक के पास x मार्बल्स है तो दूसरे के पास 45 माइनस x मार्बल्स होंगे. Then when they lost 5 marbles each, marbles with them will be when they lost 5 marbles each, marbles with them will be X John, X minus 5 and Jivanti 45 minus X minus 5, it is 40 minus X. So now we have two quantities, 40 minus X and X minus 5. These are the marbles with John and Jivanti after they have lost 5 marbles each. According to the question, product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. Product of these two is equal to 124. That is x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. On solving, we got 40x minus x square minus 200 plus 5x is equal to 124. That is 40x plus 5x is 45x minus x square minus 200 minus 124 is equal to 0. That is 45x minus x square minus 324 is equal to 0. Making x square as the positive term, we have to change the sign of all the terms. X square minus 45x plus 324 is the required quadratic equation we have to solve for x. It is x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. Now think of the factors. आप factors के बारे में सोचो. Here a into c is 324. और 324 का factors निकालना है. 4 8s are 32 and 4 1s are 4. Then 9 9s are 81. So 9 4s are 36 into 9. 36 minus 36 minus 9 is equal to minus 45. And 3 4s are 36 into 9 is 324. Minus 36 minus 9 is equal to minus 45, and minus 36 into minus 9 is 324. That is minus 36 into 9 is equal to 324. Now splitting the middle term, x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0. By grouping the terms, we get x into bracket x minus 36 minus 9 into bracket x minus 36 is equal to 0. Because dividing 324 by minus 9, we get minus 36. X minus 36 is the common factor. We are left with x minus 9 in another bracket as the another factor. X minus 36 is equal to 0, or x minus 9 is equal to 0, which gives us the solution. X is equal to 36 and x is equal to 9. So John and Jivanti have 36 marbles and 9 marbles respectively. Now the second situation. I have explained it in my earlier video how to get the quadratic equation. By taking it, let us solve it. You can refer to the earlier video how to write the statement or the situation mathematically. Directly we can take the quadratic equation to solve it. It says x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. Where we have explained there number of toys as x produced on that day, and the cost of production of each toy on that day is rupees 55 minus x. So the total cost of production in rupees that day is equal to x into bracket 55 minus x. I have explained it in my earlier video. So directly let me take the equation and solve it. It is x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. X square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. Here a into c is equal to 750 into 1, that is 750. To find the factors, 75 into 10 and 25 3s are, we want 55. So 30 plus 25 will be 55. And we want minus 55. So we have to take with negative sign. Minus 30 into minus 25 is equal to 750, and minus 30 minus 25 is equal to minus 55, which is our B. X square minus 30x minus 25x plus 750 is equal to 0. By grouping the two terms, x into bracket x minus 30 minus 25 into bracket x minus 30. Why? Minus 25 into minus 30 gives us 750, or 750 divided by minus 25, you get minus 30. X minus 30 into another bracket x minus 25 is equal to 0, because x minus 30 is the common factor in these two terms. Therefore, we have x minus 30 is equal to 0, or x minus 25 is equal to 0, which gives us the solution x is equal to 30 and x is equal to 25. These are the two solutions of the quadratic equation. So, number of toys produced on that day are 30 or 25. Now the third name. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Let one number be x. Let a number be, one of those two numbers be x. Because the sum of two numbers is 27, if one is x, the other is 27 minus x. Then the other number is number is 27 minus x, because sum of them is 27. When we get two numbers here, find the product of these two numbers to get 182 as given in the question. By multiplying, we get 27 minus x square minus 182 is equal to 0. Changing the signs because we want to make x square as the positive term. X square, this is 27x minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now, how to solve it? Again the same method, by splitting the middle term. A into c is equal to 182, and finding the factors of 182 to get the sum as minus 27. X square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Here a into c is equal to 182 and find the factors of 182 so that if you add them you will get minus 27. So 2 9s are 1s are. This is 13 or 7. 7 into 13 is 91. 13 sevens are 91. Now 13 into 14. 2 sevens are 14 and 13. So 13 into 14 gives us 182. Right. Let me write it neatly. Here 13, 7 into 2, 14. So 13 into 14 is 182. But we want minus 27 when we add them. So minus 13 into minus 14 is 182 and minus 13. If you add them, you will get minus 27. Now by splitting the middle term, we can write this equation as x square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equal to 0. By grouping the terms, we get x as the factor in these two terms and we are left with x minus 13 and minus 14 in these two terms. In this group, we are left with x minus 13. This is equal to 0. That is x minus 13 into another bracket x minus 14 is equal to 0. X minus 13 is equal to 0 or x minus 14 is equal to 0. Then we get x is equal to 13 and x is equal to 14. This is the required solution. Means 13 and 14 are the required numbers whose sum is 27 and whose product is 182.